We are sitting at $80,054 Canadian for a 2025 Silverado 1500 LT Trail Boss. Overall, I like the fact that this interior is not too crazy. There's not too many things going on. I think it's just the right amount. All right, guys, I got a really nice truck for you here. 2025 Chevy Silverado LT Trail Boss with the Z71 package on it. Overall, I like the stance of this truck. I think it's really nice and beefy, especially for more of like an off-road edition truck. We'll start here with the front. We've got LED lights with the LED daytime running lights. We've got the black Chevy bow tie there, Z71 package right there on the grill. We've got two red recovery hooks, fog lights there at the bottom of the bumper. And then as we could see below it, we don't have that plastic air dam for a little bit more ground clearance. On the sides below your headlights, we can see we still have that venting there carried on both sides, which is a really nice feature. One of my favorite things about this truck is this hood weave. As we can see, when you are in the front driver and you see this, it looks really nice and beefy. I like the fact that they did that. It's just a little nice touch. But that's it for here for the front, guys. Let's take a look underneath the hood and go over its option. Alrighty, so diving underneath the hood here, we've got the naturally aspirated 5.3 liter V8 producing 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque, mated to the 10-speed automatic transmission. The overall sound when you start up the truck sounds still really nice, and I'm happy they're still keeping the V8s in these pickups. That's it for the front here, guys. Let's take a look around the truck and go over its details. All right, guys, so let's take a look around the Silverado LT Trail Boss. We'll start with the tire and wheel setup. We're sitting on a 20-inch wheel, and the tire size is 275/60R20. We've got the carpeted liner inside the fender there. On the side of the fender, we've got the Z71 badge. As we make our way to the mirror, we've got the body color mirror cap. All four doors are body color in black, but the front two are only keyless entry. At the bottom of the doors, we got a really nice fixed running board that's tubular shape instead of a rectangle. Now, I'll give you guys a glimpse of what this truck looks like from a side profile view. As we make our way to the back here, we've got a 5.5-foot bed with Trail Boss there on the side, and we do have the same tire and wheel setup also for the back tires. Carpeted liner inside the fender there, as we can see. That is it for a side profile look, guys. Let's take a look at the back. So in the back here of the Silverado LT Trail Boss, we'll start here right in the middle. We've got Chevrolet just stamped right in the middle of the tailgate. We've got Silverado on the left, LT on the right. We've got the nice dual exhaust. No parking sensors on this particular model, but we do have your side steps. LED tail lights. As we make our way over here, I'm just gonna zoom out. We've got a camera, rear camera, and then a light. And then this here opens the tailgate with just a click of a button, and it comes down very slow. We've got a spray and bed liner from factories. We can see the Chevy bow tie right there in the middle. We've got tie downs in all corners of the bed, as well as cargo lights. One here, one there. Over on the right side of the truck in the bed, we've got a 120 plug. Overall, it's a decent sized bed. Now to close it, all you do is lift up, and I do have to say that these tailgates are very, very light. That's it for the back here, guys. Let's take a look at the rear seats. I just want to thank Applewood GM here in Mississauga, Ontario. Go see my boy Zach, he'll hook you up with a great deal. Alrighty, so taking a look inside the Silverado LT Trail Boss here. We'll start with the door panel. We've got a nice soft touch material at the top. All soft touch padding here for your arm. We've got some chrome as well as kind of like a laminate wood trim. Your window control is here, and then below that is your speaker. On the seat here, it's a nice plush leather seat. Feels good. We've got the cubby behind there as well. We've got some storage down below the seat if we lift it up. And then in the middle here, we don't have any heated seats, but we've got a USB-C, USB, two vents, and then on top of that, we've got your cup holders. This one does not have a moonroof, but it has an indent for taller passengers for the back and the front. That's it for the rear seats here. Let's take a look at the front. Okay, so into the front seats here of the Silverado LT Trail Boss. We'll start with the door panel. Same material, all soft touch, looks nice. We've got your handle here, lock and unlock, no memory seating on this one. We've got your window and mirror controls. Down below, we've got your Bose speaker. Nothing here on the door sill. As we carry onto the seat, it's a all black seat, and it feels nice and plush. We've got your seating controls right there. On the left side of the steering wheel, we've got your parking brake, your 4x4 settings, light settings here, and this one does not have a heads-up display. That's it before we hop in, guys. Let's take a look inside. So we are inside the Silverado LT Trail Boss. We'll start here with the steering wheel. It is a heated steering wheel. On the left side is your cruise control. On the right side controls your front infotainment, as we can see. I do like that nice digital display screen. The steering wheel feels nice to the touch. We've got paddles there on the back. On the left side of the steering wheel is your window stock for your wipers. And then this one does not have a heads-up display. We do have a soft touch material at the top here. Now, one thing to note is that this here is a light, and that indicates on the windshield it's your forward collision alert. Over here on the right side, we still have that nice soft touch material. This here, you push it, you got upper glove box area, then you got your lower glove box. And here is your front infotainment screen. And honestly, I like the fact that this screen isn't too big. It's, you know, the right size, it's got everything you need, and it's not really in your face. I like that the fact that it's just simple. You've got your home menu here, you can click this or that. You've got your music that you can click. Over here is your map that you can have, or you can have your map on the full screen if you like. And when you click audio, you've got different audio settings. So we're on Sirius XM now. You know, we click this at the top here. You got FM, radio, AM. I don't really know who uses AM as much anymore. You got Bluetooth, Alexa, that kind of thing. And then you got your trailer setting. You could have one thing on one side on the left, and then, you know, your maps on the right. You can scroll through depending on what you like. Of course, I like the clock and then the map. You know, it's just gonna depend on kind of what you like, right? But overall, like I said, the screen works really, really well. Since this only has the rear camera, this is what it is, and the quality is actually not too bad. You can play around based off what you need. So that's it for the screen. Down below, we've got lane keeping assist, auto stop start, you know, your tailgate, you can put it down, hazards, trash control, hill descent control. Push button start is over here, your volume knob, and then your home button. Trailer brake controller. This does have dual zone climate, heated seats only. I like the fact that the climate control are buttons. I think a lot of people really do enjoy that there's buttons instead of, you know, everything being in the screen. You got USB, USB-C. You got a cubby here. You've got two cup holders, a little bit more spots here. You've got your center console shifter. And then as we carry over to the center console, this will come up, and we've got your 120 there, USB, USB-C, and then another big cubby down below, which is nice to note. And then you also have your wireless charging pad there. At the top here, we've got just your light controls here, and then this is for your rear sliding window. No rear vision camera in this model truck. Overall, like I said, I like the fact that this interior is not too crazy. There's not too many things going on. I think it's just the right amount. The price is just behind me on the back window. Let's take a look at that right now. Okay, so let's take a look at the price here. We are sitting at $80,054 Canadian for a 2025 Silverado 1500 LT Trail Boss. Let me know what you guys think about this truck in the comments. I do like the overall layout. I'm not a huge chrome guy, so I like, you know, the overall black look of it, but we'll let you guys decide. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.